Hey guys, didn't see any of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight. Completely missed it. The Monday night's kind of jam packed with a couple conference calls I'm normally on for both my businesses, and tonight did a little something different too. I wasn't able to get on one of the conference calls because I was on a webinar too. So gotta thank Mr. Eric Worre and Todd Falcone. Both of them have been the network marketing profession for over 25 years apiece. And Todd Falcone just wanted to share his wisdom about what he's done as far as gathering, recruiting people on his team. You know, now obviously when some people are outside looking in, talking about people that have never done with network marketing, they always think, oh, recruiting, bad word, whatever. But you got to really think about it. And when it comes to any type of business, there's always some type of recruiting. Like, if businesses have, let's say, for example, now hiring signs, what are they doing? They're recruiting people to help work for them. Or you might be, as a business owner, you're trying to gather customers. Not gather sales, because you gather customers. A customer can get so many sales. So it's not a negative word. But this will go remembering a couple things that Todd mentioned tonight in his webinar, and it's, oh my goodness, this is the reason why I gotta thank my previous company I was in before it shut down, because they said the same exact thing what Todd was going over. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Successful people, and he said it so well tonight. Successful people give you a less hassle when you try to present them what your opportunity. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I was just kicking myself in the butt listening to him as he was speaking, because that's what my mentors were telling me, my previous company, saying, hey, they always say, sponsor up, sponsor up. You know, and it's sad too, because in this economy, it has opened some people's eyes as far as another way of gathering some income, because it's just crushing people right now, talking about the economy. So sponsoring up, I was like, oh my goodness. He asked one question, I wrote it down too. And he asked, how would I act if I were successful? I had to sit and think about that for a while, because I was like, well, shoot, my personality, just for me personally, I just wanted to just be laid back. I still like to help people, but everybody likes to help people. Really, if you think about it, here in this country, and basically in the world, a lot of people like to help people. They just probably don't have all the information in the world, but I mean, hey, you ask somebody for advice. How many times have you heard people say, or how many times have you heard people turn that down? You know, whether it's they have the answer or they might point to somebody else who does. So, I mean, people always just naturally like to help each other out. So it's just a shame on my part, and again, I'm upset on me, because I should have done this. I should have put my foot down on the gas in my previous company before it shut down. I'm not going to blame the owner or the Federal Trade Commission. No. I'm not going to do that, because I should have done what I need to do, and I would have to be worried about still working for somebody. So, lesson learned, and I'm glad I was on a webinar tonight too. There's another question too that he asked as far as approaching a business owner is, and I kind of reword this in my own words. But it's almost like asking somebody, hey, do you keep your business options open outside of your current position? And I was like, man, I had another successful, he was an ambassador in a previous company that used to ask that question. I was like, oh my gosh. Again, he said it. Todd Falcone said it was going to be so simple. And that just tells you how good of mentors I had in my previous company. I'm not going to take anything away from that. So now it's just all on me and just performing the action. So I'm glad I took the time to pay attention to that tonight. And again, I got to thank Mr. Todd Falcone and Eric Worre too, because Eric was the one that approached him and said, hey, how about you give your own wisdom on a webinar. So I can see now the power of wisdom, and now it's just my turn to take action. So I'll talk with you guys later.